Hey there, Odooers, and welcome back. In today's video, we are going to dive into an essential aspect of your e-commerce store, organizing your product catalog. Whether you're offering a few items or a whole range of products, category organization is key to making your catalog easy to navigate and helping your customers find what they're looking for faster. Let's get started. Okay, so let's head to our website app and click on e-commerce and then on categories. This is where we can find all our e-commerce categories. Here at Glazed, we sell a variety of ceramic pieces. For instance, we sell mugs, bowls, plates, vases, you name it. And now I want to sell the spoon rest that I've just created. So let's create a new category. We will click here on the New button, and first we will enter the name of our category. In our case, it will be the spoon rest. Then we will enter the parent category if needed. The parent category in our case is accessories. And spoon rest is the child category. As you can see, a child category can have only one parent category, while a parent category can have an unlimited number of child categories, or subcategories if you prefer. Now let's make our spoon rest category more appealing for our customers. First, let's add a picture of the category that will be displayed in the shop page. We'll just click on the little pencil and select our picture. Then we see that we have two tabs. A Products tab, where we will add the products that belong in this category, and a Description tab for the description and the cover image that will illustrate your category once you're on the category page. So let's add first a description. It will be artisan-made fine ceramics, and a cover image, and we will select this image, so the same as our category image. So we will click Save, and now if we go back to the categories dashboard, we can see that the category I just created appears here at the bottom of the list. So to keep things organized, we can just click on these little buttons and you can drag and drop it below accessories, which is our parent category. The order of the categories here on this list will be displayed in the same order as on our catalog page. All right. Now, let's see how to add products to our categories. There are two ways to do so. The first way is from the category itself. So if we click on Accessories Spoon Rest, then we can just go to the Products tab and click Add a Product. And here we can select from the window that opens. Now, for the second way, we can just go to e-commerce and products. We will select a product, so because our spoon rest is still not published, we will unpublish and then take here. And we go to the e-commerce tab, and here in categories we can specify which category it belongs to. So in our case, accessories, spoon rest. If you have many categories, well, then you can just click on Search More and then select it from the list. Cool, let's see now what this category page looks like on our website. So we will click here on the Go To website of our product. Here we are on our product page, and if we go to the breadcrumb one step before it, we see that we are on the spoon rest category. But if you want to see, for example, what a more filled category looks like, well, let's just go to the shop and go on our mugs category, and here you see what it looks like. Okay, now let's go to the shop page of our website. So first, we need to enable the category section on our catalog. For that, we will go to the website editor by clicking on Editor and then on Style. So here in the categories, we see that we have already selected that they appear on the top. Here are our categories. But we can also choose to have them in a sidebar, like this. If we click on it, you see that they appear here on the sidebar. So we have enabled both, so on the top and in the sidebar. It's also possible to hide the child categories by enabling collapse categories. And this applies only to the left side because on top, well, only parents categories are shown anyway. Now, to provide the best user experience to your customers and express your style, you can choose from a range of templates over here. But we will make a video just about these templates, so be sure to check that one out. Here I want to display my art in the best way possible, so I have selected the big pictures here at the end. We can also decide to enable filters. For example, if I put them in the sidebar, then you will see that the filters appear over here. Or we can also have them on an off-screen menu, which appears here when you click on the Filters button. We will leave it as a sidebar. Once they are enabled, we can choose whether or not we want to display some of the attributes like the price, for example, or the tags. In our case, we want to display both of them. You can see the price appear here. And as I don't want to display too much information to my customers, I decided to make the sidebar sections collapsible. If I click on it, that means that they are not collapsible. And if I enable it, here you see that for people, so it's easier and clearer, people can just collapse the sections like this. Additionally, you can enable a toolbar over here where the user can sort the products in a particular way. You see that the option appears here, or they can also search for a particular product, and you see that the search button appears here. You can configure the default sorting of the page. For example, it could be sorted by newest arrivals, from A to Z alphabetically, from the lowest to highest price, or the highest to lowest price. So this will impact in which order your products are displayed. And you can also decide if you want to use a static toolbar or a floating one, which you can decide over here. So when I click on this, you see that it is static. So the search bar and the sort by and price list are all here statically. And if I click on floating, then they appear below and they will accompany me as I scroll down the page. Now, for categories of products that can't be purchased directly, like our customizable ceramics, for example, you can display the Add to Cart function. To do so, we will go to Configuration and Settings, and then we will scroll down until the Hide Add to Cart option. So here we will enable it, and we will select here that it is for specific categories. Then here in the categories, we will select for which category to which categories this applies. And in our case, it will be for the customizable ones. So we click on Add More, and we will select Customizable Ceramics. Just select it, and then we can click on Save. And so once, if we go back to our shop, and we go to our personalized customizable ceramics, and to this birthday mug, we see that instead of the Add to Cart button, here there is the Contact Us button that appears. And this will be the case for all of the products that are inside of this customizable ceramics category. Now, it's also possible to prevent a parent category from appearing on the shop page. So for any category to not appear on this section over here. To do this, we will go to eCommerce and then to Categories. Then we will select the category. So for us, it will be the sale category, so for all the elements that are on sale. And we will simply check the Not in Shop checkbox. We will save it. And now, if I go to eCommerce and Shop, then we see that the sale category is no longer here. And once it's time to launch it, we can just untick the Not in Shop checkbox. Of course, please note that this only concerns parent categories and not child categories. And that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and as always, check our online documentation for more information on the topic. See you in the next one!